Hi, junior high parents. It's Kristen Lascola, junior high pastor here at North Coast Church in Fallbrook, giving you your weekend recap for what we did in junior high this Sunday. Um, it was very fitting, so we talked about Thanksgiving, and we talked about it was actually a really cool idea, I think, and it wasn't mine, by the way, I'm not bragging, but of how our relationship with God has changed throughout the Old and New Testament. And the way that we are able to relate to God now is so different than the relationship that Old Testament believers had with God. And it was such a regulated system in the way that they related to Him. And I explained to the kids that man used to connect with God through something called the law. And we talked about what that meant. And even if you wanted to thank God, you would have to offer Him a praise offering or a thanksgiving offering. In Leviticus 7, it spells out a formula for exactly how you have to do that. And so I kind of asked the kids, when's the last time you baked God a cake? Because that was kind of the idea in Leviticus 7, baking these breads with this very specific recipe and regulation, how you were supposed to do it, and how that sacrificial system worked back then. But then we talked about the sacrifice that Jesus had done, and how that completely changed our ability to have direct access to God. And that we talked about the difference between in the temple where the Holy of Holies was, and how that was divided from the main church with a veil. And when Jesus died on the cross, that veil was ripped top to bottom, and that was symbolized how now Jesus is our high priest. We don't need to go through a high priest to gain access to God. Through Jesus Christ, we have that. So now when we thank God, we thank Him for what Jesus has done on the cross, for direct access to Him. So our method and what we've been thankful for has changed. We're considered the church age now, and we have so much to be thankful for that early believers didn't get to thank God for. And so just watching God's story kind of unfold, Old Testament to New Testament. So it was really cool. And I think the students really understood it, just to have a little bit of history and background of, wow, this is not how Christians always got to relate to God. This is not how believers always got to talk to Him so freely. Things were a lot different, and Jesus completely changed that, and what a blessing that is. So I hope that this helped, and maybe it can spark some conversation this week, maybe seeing how much they remembered or understood. But anyways, tomorrow night, instead of regular chaos, we're going to have the Turkey Bowl, which just means we're playing dodgeball for 2 hours at the high school in the basketball gym. So we'll have pizza, dodgeball from 7 to 9. So don't meet us at our youth room. Meet us there, and then we'll have regular chaos next Tuesday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.